What is A Long Walk to Water about?
It's about two different stories of Salva and Naya, as Naya is walking to get water and Salva is walking to find shelter and home.
Who were the two main characters in the book?
The two main characters are Naya and Salva.
I just think that as he was traveling, is that he was going through a lot of trauma, and that I can know that I should be grateful for what I have, because there's some people like him who does not have as much as I have.
Honestly, I felt like she's really strong going through it took hours walking back to the house to water and back. And I just think she's really strong and mature. In Sudan, it rarely rains. I don't think it does rain.
Because it rarely rains, what's part of the problem?
There's no water because all the water dried up.
We got gallon jugs, like the milk jugs, and we put them on our head and filled them up with water, and we're walking around the parking lot with them on our heads.
You walked today, not very long at all, with the water on your head. What did that feel like, and how hard do you think that would be to do for hours during the day?
I mean, it would be really hard. You have to have enough will strength to carry every single jug that you have. And you walk 8 hours a day, back and forth. You have to fill up the water after you carry it. And you can't even stop, because if you don't, your family won't have water. So you have to be pretty strong to do that.
My arms started to get tired, and it was just, and we didn't even walk that far. We probably walked for 20 minutes.
Before they get a well, the water is dried up, so she picks up muddy water, very muddy water, and they would have to clean that, but if they don't, they could probably get sick.
Why does the 5th grade want the entire school to help collect money to raise money for a well in Sudan?
I mean, the cause is bigger than us. For everyone in Sudan and South Sudan, everyone that needs water, we are fortunate for having water, and people down there do not have as much as we have.
So the iron giraffe it's like a big old tall drill that they use to make a giant hole in the ground so that they can get the water out, so they can then build the well around it. That way the water floods into the bottom with that hole, and then they can use the bucket to get the water.
If you're a woman in America and you think about them in Sudan, how they can't go to school or anything because they have to get the water and walk 8 hours a day back and forth, I would really give water, because I don't want them to go through that, and I want them to get an education for later on in their life.
So in South Sudan, especially in the summertime, it's 80 degrees and above, so the lake is dried out. They have to have muddy water, and if they got this well, then that would definitely help them to have more time in the day to do other things, and for the girls not to walk as longer.
The reason you should give money for the well, they don't have nearly as much as water as we got. And so we need to donate money for them so that they can have water just like we can.